guys, welcome back to another War of the Visions video, and today we will be taking level 115 Mont through the top 1000 arena. Now, this team is something I just came up with last night actually, after I took a shower, and as you can see I already tested it 5 games, and it was pretty good to be honest. It performs well against physical teams. Not so sure about magic teams though. But here's the build. As you can see, I have that 70 defense on Mont, 6.7k HP on Mont, and just going for that full HP build. Also, I'm trying to lower his faith because apparently Mont gets disabled very frequently by Duane, so I'm gonna lower his faith to 30. And then here I have Garble, 1.2k magic, very strong. He's just been so good. I'm really glad I got him. And then here's Tidus. He's more here as a support unit, just cheer, Heiska, all that good stuff. But he can also be like a backup bruiser if Mont dies, or just a clutch unit. I don't know, but we'll see. And yeah, this team isn't the team that took me to top 1000. It was actually this team, the team I showcased before, and it's been really nice. I've been interchanging between like slash resistance or missile resistance. But yeah, for today we will be looking at this team where Mont is the tank, Garble is the DPS, and Tidus is the backup DPS, backup tank, support. And the idea behind this is that Mont is gonna throw himself into the enemy team, just because one of the things that makes Mont stand out from the rest of the tanks is his move and jump. He has really high move and jump, which allows him to just toss himself in there, you know? If you played like Glaciella or Ramza, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that is the team going in. We will be mostly looking for physical teams. If I can't find all physical teams, I guess I'll have to go for one magic, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and record the games, and I'll commentate them after, but I'll show a collection of wins and losses. We'll see. So let's get in here. Alright, so to start us off, we are taking a team against Duane, Kain, and Viktora. All physical DPS, thankfully. And it does look like this person is going for an all piercing team, especially with Kain and Viktora, and probably Dragoon Duane, but we'll see. So here we have his Viktora and Kain going first. Bell's Kain. I personally don't know about Bell's Kain, but I think if I had Kain myself, I'd take Paladin Kain with Immortal Spirit. So we do have Garble buffing himself up with Chi Barrier there. Tidus going in with the cheer. Mont just walking straight up with the stone throw. No Immortal Spirit or anything. What I've noticed with EXMont, or 115 Mont, is that if you have his stone throw on, he's gonna love to throw stones. Garble going in for that jamming thrust. Tidus still staying in the back though, with still buffing up. Nothing yet from him, but Mont is our front line right now. But Viktora does walk up, deal damage to Mont and Garble. But thankfully, because Viktora walked up there, it blocks Kain from being able to LB Garble, perhaps? So Mont is just being like a face tank right now. Garble going for the detonation blast, kill Viktora, Tidus going in, take the Immortal Spirit off Kain. There goes Mont, but you see that 2-line? Boom. Garble goes ahead and kills them both. The AoE on Garble is one of the best, I think. Big damage and very solid, and it can't miss. Okay, so here we have our next team. It is a mono water team with Tidus, WViktora, and WRamada. Now this is another physical DPS team, but one thing I realized after this fight is that I really shouldn't be going for snipers because they have the Dispel Arrow, which is pretty annoying. But since this arena map is buffed, it has missile attack buff up. There are a lot of missile units running around, and you'll see that very soon enough. And yeah, so just the standard start off. Garble with the Chi barrier, Tidus with the cheer, but this time Mont does go with the Immortal Spirit, but there comes the spell spread, so the cheer goes off. Tidus, or Mont, doesn't have increased defense anymore, and now Mont is just absorbing all the damage right now. He's getting bullied. Boom, 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 3 hits, and Mont is basically 0. There goes his Immortal Spirit. But Garble walks up. He does his limit break. Let's see what kind of damage he does. Not much. About like 45%. There is bells on Tidus Center. But there goes Mont. So we have no tank now. And Garble is the next in line. Boom. There goes half of Garble's health. Boom. There goes a good amount of his health again. But Tidus, quick hit on WRamada. Jamming thrust on Tidus, and he kills the enemy Tidus. Viktora. Boom. There goes Garble. Now it's up to Tidus. Tidus versus the world. Can he do it? No, it does not look like it. He is getting damaged. But he does take down WRamada. Now it is up to WViktora to take down Tidus, but can our Tidus do it? Let us see. He walks up, critical pass, boom, no damage, unfortunately. Would it be a different story if I had 120 Tidus? Maybe. But it was a pretty close match. If Mont could have tanked more, then maybe. But who knows how that would have turned out. Alright, next we are going against a Duane, Viktora again, and WMacherie. So more gunners, or bow users, range units, big surprise. Majority of the people in top 1000 are using Duane, Kain, Runestern, Garble, Sakura, Yuna, and a whole bunch of missile units. So it's really hard to find all physical DPS teams that do not include missile units. So I just had to pick this one. So here we have the standard startup again, Chi barrier, cheer. Let's see if Mont goes with Immortal Spirit. He does not. He goes for the stone throw, just like in the first match. He likes to stone throw slot 1 Duane a lot. But instead of the spell arrow, this enemy WViktora uses her LB on Mont. Not that much damage. Oh, there's a TMR buff on Garble. WMacherie walking up to Barrage. Good tank from both Garble and Mont. Haska from Tidus. Duane walks up, but he can only hit Mont because of his move down from the stone throw, and boom, detonation blast, 2 down. I love Garble. And then there's a failed bells from Tidus because I don't have 50 faith on him. But it is WMacherie versus the world right now. She tries it, she does. She takes on Mont, but she does not get Garble. And Garble walks up, twin chi rupture, reflex from her, but then Mont just walks up, boom, and then Hadokens her. So there's a win against a sniper. No dispel spread. I think it was a lucky win, I think. Alright, and here will be our last game against another 115 mod, big surprise, and 2 gunners in Luartha and Frederika. And just a fair warning, this is a Bells Frederika, so if you've ever gone against a Bells Frederika, you should know what happens. Yeah. So let's start. There you go. Missile attack up for both Luartha and Mont. Chi barrier from Garble. Cheer from Tidus. More missile attack up for Mont. I don't think this Mont had his stone throw up though, if I remember correctly. But our Mont walks up, boom. Tosses a stone at Mont. And then there's the bells. Frederika pops the bells. Garble pops his Fury Surge. And then Tidus pops the bells too. But there's an attack up on Frederika. There Mont walks up taunting blades. Now he has hate on him. And our Mont is still throwing stones. But Frederika, she's gonna walk up. Barrage, boom. Tidus is dead. And Garble is at 40% health. Boom. One shot the enemy Mont, but he has Immortal Spirit. Dodge from Garble. Nice. Enemy Mont walks up, auto attacks. Frederika. Barrage once more, boom. Garble is almost dead, but Mont is still alive. Goes around, attacks the enemy Mont, takes him down. Garble popping his chi barrier. Won't do much, I think, because boom, he is down. It is now Mont versus 2 gunners. Can he do anything? Another barrage, boom. Mont walks up, boom. Throws a stone. He's like, hey, I have missile damage too. And then boom, he gets disabled. It's looking grim here. I really need to lower his faith. Can Mont do anything? No, he is too slow. Oh my goodness, he can't even do anything and he dies. Very unfortunate. But yeah, that is the Mont 115 team. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.